Virginia governor's race, which is tomorrow, and I'm going to be telling you guys my final prediction. So here we have the Virginia governor's race poll average. Look here. So McAuliffe is leading by 5.5 points here. It's August 17th, back when I was a young go. I was kind of cringy. Just whatever. So 5.5 points. You know, he's got a solid lead. You know, he's still leading, and then whoa, it starts to get close. Like mid-October, October 15th is where it really started to get close. And then there's a little dip and it gets a little farther away. As you can see here, McAuliffe's like under around 2 points then. And then, boom! On October 28th, which is just 3 days ago, the polls change, which tells you that like the polls can change with the click of a button, with the blink of an eye, with the change of an idea. That's what happens. And McAuliffe goes down below Youngkin. And right now it looks like Youngkin might win, but I think it might get a little closer because if we look back here, we see how McAuliffe dips here, and he also dips back here. And I feel like he's going to go back up a little bit. And you see how Youngkin, when he goes up a little bit, he also steadies out and then dips a little bit. So I think that it could become really close, but I do think that Youngkin has the edge over McAuliffe. We will scroll down here. Look at, oops, my bad about that. Shoot, that's bad. Ignore that. Okay, back to the polls. We look at the polls here. Here we go. So here are the latest polls. We have Trafalgar Group says Youngkin's winning by 2. Fox all say Youngkin's winning. Washington Post says McAuliffe's winning. Emerson says it's a tie, and US Today says McAuliffe's gonna win. Now, what do we think? What do I think about this? Well, first of all, some of these sources might be a little biased, Fox News, but we look here. I feel like Youngkin is still going to win. Like as I said before, I feel like they're gonna dip, and Youngkin's gonna dip a little bit, and McAuliffe's gonna go up a little bit as of tomorrow. But we should see it's going to be a very interesting race that will decide, or that will show what Virginia thinks about Joe Biden. Because if we think about it, right, Virginia's generally a blue state, but then their governor's race being this close says something. It says that Virginia doesn't like Joe Biden. Amazing, right? Like we look here, we got some approval ratings, if you can see it. Joe Biden, his approval rating is really bad. So that's not a good sign for the midterms. As I said in my other video, it's not good for him for the Senate either. So I do think that with the right amount of voters, McAuliffe could win with, as they're saying, the black turnout. But as of right now, and as of maybe tomorrow, if the turnout doesn't get there, which I don't think it will, I do think Youngkin will win. Now, how much do I think he'll win by? I think he wins by about around 1.1. Like this margin right here, the margin that was yesterday, by the way, I hope you guys had a good Halloween. I feel like that's going to be the margin. It's not going to be exactly the margin, but 1.1 points is going to be the margin for Youngkin in this one. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.